Merry morning and moon, sweet friends. It is Moonwind Fairy here to do your Feel Good Fabulous Friday Daily Vibes General Reading. General reading just means if you happen to see this video, there might be a message here for you. If not, no message, just a story, no big deal. Pardon the hair. It's been a day. So this is my I don't care hair. So let's see what we got going on. What's going on? Thank goodness. The wheel. Ending a cycle. Destiny, fate, good fortune. Doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Four Swords. Swords represent our thoughts and our intellect. And Four Swords is resting in your nest with your heart. So there's a need for rest. Some real self-care, some maybe even recuperation from something. Six of Cups. Cups represent our relationships, our emotions, and our feelings. Six of Cups is about being nostalgic. It's about healing the past. It could be somebody from the past coming back into your life again. It's family, it's siblings, it's children. So, I'm thinking we need to end some kind of cycle. And I really think maybe the vibe is more like a destiny. I think, we probably are realizing we need to end some kind of cycle because we need to rest. We're tired. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical, swords represent thoughts and intellect. So this could be being mentally drained. You could be physically not feeling well. But it's just time to rest in your nest with your heart. Like really take good care of your heart. And I think that there's a lot of nostalgic. It feels like we're feeling kind of homesick in a way for days gone by. Maybe your children, your adult children, so you're just kind of reminiscing and remembering. It could be siblings, it could be family, or it could just mean that you need to heal the past. But I'm going to say, by ending a cycle of some sort, on the other side of ending that cycle is destiny, fate, and good fortune. And to me, that's what it feels like. It's like maybe we're in some kind of situation where we just keep doing the same thing and we're not getting any result. But we're starting to feel like homesick. It feels like homesick. And we're like, for not a place per se, but a time. And it feels like, we want our lives to go back to that. Or we may have to heal some part of that. But first and foremost, we really need to take that time and rest in our nest with our heart. We need to recuperate. We need to take that time to do some self-care and self-love. So I'm going to say it's destiny. But I think we are coming about that because we need to end a cycle. Justice. So there's been some unfairness. There's been imbalance. It's very karmic. This is what goes around, comes around. And very much so, it feels like this. It's a very karmic situation. Could be some kind of legal matter that could be resolved in your favor. But I think first and foremost, we've got to end this cycle. And we know we need to end this cycle because we're feeling these feelings. These are a lot of feelings. And we know we need to take better care of ourselves. We need to really rest. And it feels very karmic, It's kind of like what goes around comes around. It's cause and effect. But I think we're doing something over and over and over again. And it's not serving our purpose. So I'm ending a cycle, but destiny is the vibe. Queen of Swords. Yeah, because swords represent thoughts and intellect. So it's time to communicate clearly with integrity. You cut out the BS. You need to, say this. You have to have boundaries. So I'm going to say the vibe is destiny. I think we are in a situation where we're feeling very homesick. nostalgic. We may need to heal the past. We definitely need to rest. And, you know, it's very karmic. It's what goes around comes around. But we really need to be in integrity, in integrity, and speak our truth. We have to have boundaries, like, this is it. And I think that's what's going to end that cycle, is by having those boundaries and cutting out the BS so that your destiny awaits you. So that's what I got for you. Thanks for hanging out with me. You have a blessed and beautiful, fabulous Feel Good Friday, and I'll talk to you soon. Blessings and love.